car with him, and I read, I think in an interview, that you guys are going to start work on an album in September.
Yeah, we're going to start writing for it, so hopefully we'll get the songs together quickly, recording before too long, but we'll see, where the writing,
So this is just in its total genesis at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say, do you ever write on the road?
We have sometimes. We can get a lot of ideas, I feel like, on the road, and then you kind of come home and cull through them and figure out what you have and what you don't have. But yeah, obviously with our touring schedule, you have to be writing sometime on the road because, as you said, we don't take that many breaks.
I would say you also probably don't have a lot of time to sit around in a city when you're in the city, just day in and day out. So like, doesn't leave a lot of time except for this sort of process. So you could probably work writing into that process, that routine of being on tour.
Well, being on tour, yeah, you are traveling a lot, but you also have a lot of downtime. So there's time to do just about anything on tour.
What do you? Okay. Well, I guess that begs the question.
Bowling.
So that was not a one-off. That is
No, that was a one-off.
What do you guys? That's not too personal.
No, reading, walking around, watching movies.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of people buy DVD, different series, and they get passed around the bus, whether it's Lost or The Wire or whatever. So everybody's got a laptop, and everybody's kind of in their bunk doing that thing, chatting a lot.
Do you guys have do you have a writer that has any sort of exorbitant demands?
No. I think our agent at one point had something like exotic mood modifiers, which was very vague, but it got the discussion going.
I would imagine so. Like you call over to the guy at the venue, it's like, what exactly is that? Yeah, definitely. Any reason why you chose Tip Donkeys out, and if the audience isn't familiar, tell them a little bit about
The Donkeys are a band I stumbled across through a friend. They're from San Diego, California, a couple years back, and I just loved them right away. They've got a real cool vibe. They've got a couple records out on the Dead Oceans label, all of which are great. We played 3 shows with them last year on the West Coast, and it was like, we got to do more. So we're really excited for them to be on this tour. It's an opening band that I'm really excited about. If you're coming down the show, I really recommend getting there early.
Can someone tell me what time the Donkeys are getting there? Get there early, 7:30?
No, I think they play at 8.
8, okay, perfect. See, there you go. I was reading your Wikipedia article, which is, of course, the end-all, be-all, factual, holy Bible of music knowledge, even more so than all music. But there was an interesting tidbit from an article that they mentioned lyrical sort of influences, and it's a pastiche from an interview, but it's you mentioning that some of your favorite artists tend to be lyrically dense ones, like hip-hop artists, like the Rhymesayers people and Atmosphere, obviously, even Jay-Z to a certain extent. Do you think, is that true? When I read it, I wasn't so much surprised.
It used to be more true, I think. I think like when I was in Minneapolis, at the end of when I lived in Minneapolis, which was I moved to New York in 2000, the Rhymesayers thing I was really gathering steam, and it was really fun to watch, and especially be up close for all that. But hip hop is obviously lyrics first music. It's such a big part of it. So I like that sort of the attention to that, sort of the bravado and the competitiveness of the lyricists against each other. And I remember the one thing that really influenced me in my old band, Lifter Puller. I read that Jay-Z didn't ever write anything down, and so in Lifter Puller I was totally against writing lyrics. I would just keep them up here, and then I started to forget a lot of things.
I was saying, how much challenge is that?
So then I turned 30 and I said, I'm losing a lot of this.
So it's not just you that happens when you're in your 30s. The Hold Steady is here. They're performing tonight at Turner Hall. Do you guys have time for one more song?
Yeah.